Hello and welcome back to the Treasure of the Midnight Isles. We are about to head out on another voyage, but before we do, we need to level up all of our characters, we need to go buy some items, and generally just make sure we're ready. So, let's start with number 1. Let's level up some characters. So, we're going to start for a monk. What does monk get at level 9? We get a new feat, as everybody will get, which is nice. We get a style strike, which we currently have defensive spin on. And we get improved evasion. So, this ability works like evasion, except that the character still takes no damage on a successful reflex saving throw against attacks. So that's what evasion does, is basically what the first part says. New bit. He henceforth only takes half damage on a failed save. A helpless character does not gain the advantage. So basically, if they chuck a fireball at us, if we successfully get a reflex saving throw, we take no damage. But if we fail it, we still only take half. That's pretty good, I'd say. That's a positive. I'll take it. Mobility, lower religion perception. And then we get to choose something here. What is our lower religion right now? Our lower religion is 21. I was wondering whether we wanted to take a specialization in it. Now, hear me out. You might be like, that's stupid. Oh, we already have the skill focus? Wait, do we? Yes. I was going to say that's going to sound stupid, but we've got that check that we still need to do in town. But turns out I'd already done it in the past. Okay, so not stupid, in fact, already something I'd thought about. Is there anything else that can let us get even closer to that goal? That's what I'm looking for. Because I really want to get that check in town, because I'm sure it leads to something cool. I don't know what that something is, but I'm sure it leads to something cool. It's gotta. It's so good. Okay, there doesn't appear to be anything else. Let me just check for, skill. So that's perception. Yeah, so none of this seems to be... Ooh, look at that. We're only 1 strength off of being able to do whatever Dragon Ferocity is. That's interesting. Yeah, so there's nothing that seems to be adding to our... Our religion skill. So we'll ignore that for just now. Yeah, search. There we go. Back to defaults. What is Crane Wing? When fighting defensively with at least one hand free, we unarmed fight, so that's good. You gain a +4 dodge bonus to AC against melee attacks. If a melee attack misses you by 4 or less, you lose this dodge bonus until the beginning of your next turn. It's effectively saying, hey, would you like an extra 4 dodge? Or an extra 4 AC? Yes. Yes, I would. I think I would. Okay, so we have defensive spin. If the monk hits an attack, you get a +4 dodge bonus to AC. Again, we're getting a lot of dodge bonuses to AC. Have we got anything else we could get? We deliver a brutal punch that can penetrate defenses. If the attack hits, it bypasses any damage reduction or hardness possessed by the target of the attack. That's good. This is a trip attempt that we can do. Or hammer blow. Links hands together and swing both arms like a club, deals tremendous damage. I think I'm into shattering punch. Let's take that. Sure. That seems good. Next up, Devor. Two-handed fighter. So we get two-handed fighter. So we get an extra +1 bonus on attack and damage rolls and a new feat. Cool. Your goal is do damage. Whatever we can do to make that goal come true is what we do. So we took blind fight last time. Okay. Razor Tusk. You make a bite attack for 1d4 points of damage plus your strength modifier. That's kind of interesting. Yeah. Yeah, that is interesting. Used as part of a full attack action, the bite is considered a secondary attack is made at your full attack bonus -5 and adds half your strength. Okay, so it's not quite as good. Anything else looking good for us here? You get an extra AC just naturally for being an orc. Okay. We can't take improved critical because we'd have to choose a weapon, and our weapon is not good enough to choose a weapon. You know what? this calls for a trip to the shop. How much money do we have? We have 8,000. Well, I mean, we're unlikely to find a weapon that meets my criteria, but let's have a look. Hello. What unique magical equipment do you have that's in the weapon category for two-handed weapons? Price and descending. Okay, like, what's in our price range? You get a +2 weapon? That's not good enough. Okay, cool. So we still can't choose a weapon. Effectively. That's fine. Feats. Hammer the Gap is okay, I suppose. We make a full attack. Each consecutive hit deals extra damage equal to the number of previous consecutive hits you have made against the opponent on that turn. So it gives us like extra damage, and it might only be like 1, but we're getting 1 more additional damage this turn, and you can see like these 1 damages might eventually stack into something like really good. You can add your strength modifier to persuasion skill when using checks in your charisma modifier. I don't think that's probably going to be very good. Yeah, Iron Will. Try and just make it so that we don't get mind controlled. We make a number of attack of opportunities per round equal to our dex modifier. What is our dex modifier? Dex modifier is 0. Well, that would be why it's not recommending it to us, huh? I'm just checking these ones where it says, I don't recommend this, because occasionally you get like something good in here. I mean, as it turns out, it's correct in this circumstance, I think, but you know, occasionally, something neat. Could take Greater Sunder Armor. But the problem is, right, Sunder Armor has never worked for us, like in a good way. Let's take Hammer the Gap. Worst that happens is it does pretty much nothing. Okay. Now we're going to level you. So, level 9 Druid, what do we get? Venom immunity. Immunity to all poisons. I mean, that's pretty good. Plus level 5 spells. Okay. Yeah, I'll take it. Those are good. You can't really argue that they aren't good. Snapshot. While wielding a ranged weapon, you threaten squares within your melee reach. You make attacks of opportunity with that ranged weapon. If you do not provoke, attacks of opportunity when making a ranged attack as an attack. You don't provoke attacks of opportunity when making a ranged attack as an attack of opportunity. Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, it's not terrible, I suppose. Also, we got clustered shots. When you make a full attack using multiple ranged weapon attacks against the same opponent, total all the damage from all the hits before applying that opponent's damage reduction. That's pretty good for us. I don't know if we actually make multiple attacks yet, but... Well, I mean, I can check, can't I? I mean... Well, I can't check. I can only check here. Currently, we don't. Would we next turn? Oh, no, we do. We make 2 attacks, right? Yeah, because we make that attack and then that attack. So yes, that would be good if we could hit 2 attacks in a row. That would be very good for us. Because we don't do very much damage. So having it total the damage before damage reduction means that we have a chance of hurting more dangerous foes. Anything else in here? And we could try and do like magic stuff, given that we're a magic caster. You can cast spells while in wild shape. Oh. Oh yeah, that's probably useful, huh? Yeah, that actually seems like really useful, given that we also have the ability to be in wild shape 100% of the time. Yeah, you know what? Let's take that. That seems good. So now, we can be like, hey, I'm going to spend all my time as a leopard. But I can cast spells. Now, the problem with this is, obviously, that, like, we can't use our axe here. That's okay. Have we got any of these that's just ranged? Not really. What attacks are these? Can I see if I go in here? Slam. Oh, okay. That's fine. Earth, and I don't think air has any. We could be a bear as well. Just be like, I'm a bear now. Okay. I mean, I think actually a lot of the time we want to just be a human, but that's fine. We can stick with this. I should probably redo these bars so that they're nicer. I might do that later, like between episodes, assuming we don't enter somewhere that's actually dangerous. I thought I'd put return on the bar as well, but I guess not. Okay. Right, return. Maybe I did that on one of the ones where we died, or like on that one where we died. Maybe I did it then, so it didn't appear past the reload. Yeah, potentially. Anyway, Wolfo, you need to level up. Wolfo, I'll never remember. What are you? You are the Wrecker. So you're damage. Okay. So we'll take Wolfo. Go for stealth and perception. Then we get one thing in here. So weapon finesse probably isn't going to be our thing, I would imagine. Well, actually, what are our stats? Yeah, so you have huge strength. See, we don't want weapon finesse. Weapon finesse is terrible. Right. We probably want something like power attack, maybe? To do more damage. So you take a minus on attack rolls, positive on melee damage rolls. That would seem like the kind of thing we're looking for. Yeah, that would be pretty good. Blind fight as well is quite nice. So you don't miss due to concealment. Yeah, that could be okay. What else do we get at this level? A Wrecker's natural attacks ignore inanimate objects damage reduction. And an inanimate objects damage reduction. At 9th level, they count as if they were adamantine for the purposes of overcoming a construct's damage reduction. Oh. Well, that's really a very specific thing. I think we're going to take power attack in the hopes that we can do more damage. Right. Next up is our priest. Our priest is an Eclesithurge, whatever. We get level 5 spells. Basically. Yeah, use magic device. What else are we going to do? Snapshot for you. Again, I'm not really feeling like that's what we want to do, because you only threaten things within your melee reach, which is 5 feet. Clustered shots could be okay. How many attacks do you get per turn? Do you get 2 yet? Right now you do. So again, it's the exact same thing with the druid. Clustered shots could be okay. But really, we want you to be like being a priest most of the time. Extra channels. It's only 2 extra channels, but it could be a good idea. Warrior priest. Bonus on initiative checks and bonus on concentration checks. Probably not necessary, really. I've never really noticed concentration being a problem in this game. Maybe spell penetration. Yeah, so we can cast spells on enemies. That sounds useful. Next up, we have our hunter. So, at level 9, you get emergency swap. As 9th level, once per encounter for a standard action, the wandering marksman can swap his animal companion and himself without provoking attack of opportunity. That's very interesting. Yeah, especially the amount of times he gets attacked if he attacks first. You could do some cool stuff. Again, like Snapshot is offering us here. That's not a good choice, because it will only threaten within 5 feet. Clustered shots could be pretty good. Again, you're actually a damage dealer who uses ranged attacks. Clustered shots makes a lot of sense. Anything else good in here? Many shot. When making a full attack with a bow, your first attack fires 2 arrows. If the attack hits, both arrows hit. Apply precision-based damage such as sneak attack and critical hit damage only once. Damage bonuses from using a composite bow with high strength bonus apply to each arrow, as do other things. That seems good. Many shot seems great. I think both are great options. I think many shot's the one we're going to go with. Unless, of course, wait, does clustered shot lead into something else? No. Okay. Many shot's the one we're going to go with. And then we get some level 3 spells. Okay, so our level 3 spells currently are Magic Fang, Long Strider, and Delay Poison Communal. We could take like a protection from energy, but that kind of means that we have to know what we're coming up against. Also, we don't really have a lot of, like, we don't have enduring spells yet. I don't know. Poison? Maybe, probably not. Spit Venom. Range touch attack, so actually it's something that would kind of hit. Not affected by spell resistance. Because of blindness for 1 round on a fortitude save. I mean, that's okay. That's not the worst one in the world. It's something for us to try. It would be useful if we don't have, like if it's immune to precision or something. Yeah. And then we have you. You're a tank wolf. Now, at this level, you get medium barding, which means that your AC starts flying up there. Good. Let's get you some perception and some stealth. And then feet. We give you heavy barding. No, absolutely not. What we want to do is we want to give you something that just makes you tankier, really. What's Vital Strike? You do a single attack. No. Endurance? Probably not. Not Die Hard either. Defensive Combat Training? You treat your total hit dice as your base attack bonus when calculating your combat maneuver defense. That could be interesting. You get a +4 dodge bonus to armor class against attacks of opportunity caused when you move out or within a threatened range. That'd be nice with our teleport ability that we've got now. A condition that makes you lose your dexterity bonus to armor class if any also makes you lose your dodge bonus. That's fine. But I mean, like, we could run out of we could do something like run our wolf away, swap with our hunter, and then yeah, then we don't take attacks of opportunity. Yeah, that seems good. Let's take combat mobility. I don't think I ever take combat mobility. There we go.
It's
and then
time
Foxo.
to act.
Level 9 sorcerer, so we get Aura of Heaven. This aura provides a +4 deflection bonus to AC and a +4 resistance to saving throws against attacks made or effects created by evil creatures to all allies within 20 feet. You use this ability a number of times per day equal to your sorcerer level. Remove Curse. Oh, we get the spell Remove Curse as well. Okay, we don't get any, like, we don't get a new level of spells, but we get new spells. And then we get feet. Cool. Let's grab this. Level 9's a good level. We're not taking spell focus. Combat casting. Again, I've never really had concentration be an issue. Yeah, none of this matters. None of this matters. Let's see what else we could take with you. I don't know. I don't know what we want. Probably we just want you. What's All-Light Spellcaster, by the way? Oh no, we don't need that. Although the level checks to overcome spell resistance could have been interesting had I noticed that one earlier. But again, I don't think that's really what we need. I could take a meta magic. I'll be honest, the reason I don't take meta magic is because I forget to set up all of your spells with the meta magic version, and then I just forget to use it. So I'm doing that one's kind of like a know thyself. I'm not going to use it in the most effective way. It probably is very effective. I could just take toughness. It's not amazing, but like having our sorcerer just be like not in danger would be nice. Yeah, let's take toughness. Why not? Seems good to me. Level 2 spells. What level 2 spells do we have? So we have Acid Arrow, Command Undead, Mirror Image, and Resist Energy. So it seems to me like we're missing something that's like a little bit more oomphy. I think on our sorcerer we have a lot of spells. I think that's what we took as our mythic. We need something that's like just does a little bit more damage. Like Scorching Ray is good, I think. May fire 1 additional ray for every 4 levels beyond the 3rd. So we can fire 2 rays right now. Each ray does a ranged touch attack and deals 4d6 points of fire damage. That means that we get an 8d6 points of fire damage ability. Acid Arrow, just for comparison, is 2d4 points of acid damage. Yeah. Okay. For every 3 caster levels you possess, the acid, unless neutralized, lasts for another round. So that would be, well, three rounds. So it would do another 2d4 points of damage. So it does 64 points of damage over those 3 rounds plus 1d4 points of damage. So overall it does 8d4. This does 8d6 up front. I mean, we have to do the ranged touch attack to hit both of those, but we have to do one ranged touch attack to even get this to trigger in the first place. So yeah, I take Scorching Ray. I think it's the right time. Level 3. We could take Battering Blast. That's pretty good. It's a ranged touch attack that could knock people back. We have Fireball, Haste, and Protection from Energy. I kind of like this one as well because it does it with it's like force damage, which isn't resisted very often. Protection from Arrows Communal for an hour is kind of interesting as well. Slow's kind of interesting. I think we're going to take Battering Blast. I think that's pretty good. Level 4. So we have Innervation and we have Remove Curse. Again, I'm looking for things that give us a little oomph in terms of damage, which is what we've been missing. In Phantasmal Killer could be nice as like a little bit of a cheese spell. It occasionally works pretty well to just kill something that's got bad stats, like bad defensive stats. So what you'd be looking at for this one is an enemy that's like wearing full armor. It's very difficult to like move off the field, like it's full armor and it's got high health, but it's got low fortitude and will, and you just kill it. Or something that's got very high reflex saves. That would be good as well, because this one only targets fortitude and will, so it gives us a little bit of something to look at. Okay, so let's go with that. Then let's see, what's our next thing to do? Well, I was going to look for items, but we don't really have anything to look for. Like, we don't have any money. Oh yeah, we can go try the religion check. Let's do that up here. Right. Up this way. Is our party set up right? Is this really how I have it set up? No, I think this is how I had it set up temporarily. Let's move... Yeah. Move some people around. So you're going to go there. You're going to go there. Well, there. That's fine. We put our priest in the center. Yeah, so we probably want this. Followed by that. So that's kind of what we're looking for a party.
Follow my steps.
Yeah, there we go. So a party of 6 in the middle with our wolves on the outside. What was it 42 DC? Can we pass? Can we physically pass? No. We're one off being able to pass. Oh, also, wolf. Hey, you can now use the chainmail barding. So this is going to limit your dexterity, though. Raises... Wait. This should limit your dexterity to 2. Oh, but it does give you 7 armor class. Yeah, so it just lowers your touch AC. But overall, your armor class goes up. Okay, that's kind of cool. Have we got anything that can raise our... No, so what's this one? Whenever they confirm a critical hit, the target must make a fortitude saving throw or take 1d6 bleed damage. Oh, we were going to give that to you. Yeah, there we go. What would allow us... So, a little bit extra religion we could get via... Let's have a look here. We could get that via... Oh, that's why I can't... Well, wait a second. Who is it? It's you. Right. Get a little extra religion via getting wisdom up. So if we got a way of getting wisdom... Oh, but your wisdom's already up based on this, right? Yeah. So we'd need like a... I don't think there's anything that's going to get our religion up just naturally. I think we have to wait till like next level at the minimum to get this to go where we need it to go. I think it's always like just one off what you need as well. It's very annoying. Let's try it. Well, we failed it. Okay. Yeah, so there was like no way of succeeding. I'm assuming it resets each time we come back. It's kind of interesting. Wonder how you're meant to do that. It's obvious. It must be something to like tease you to get you to come back later. Yeah, probably. Let's head this way. Let's go aboard. And then we're gonna head into the dungeon. So, up this way. You got anything to say to us? Nope. Is that the best chainmail barding that we have? We could potentially sell this now that we're here. I don't know if we need to. There's actually some other stuff we could probably sell. Yeah, you know what? Collect all. We didn't go and sell any of this stuff. Let's go and sell. You know, I might go and sell off camera. And then we'll come back with the money and see where we're at. That sounds like a plan. Right, so let's go to the dock. And then I'm going to go sell off camera. And then we'll come back with money. Right, so I have finished selling. And we have quite a bit more money. We have 45,000 coins. So, what are we going to do with these? Well, we're going to try and look for upgrades where we can. So, you're kind of our biggest one for upgrades, Devor, because basically you're our main damage dealer. If you do damage, we're doing well. So anything we can do to make your life easier. Anyone else looking for things? Like maybe you could do with anything, potentially. That could be nice. A better bow for you. You're using a composite short bow. I don't think you have to use a composite short bow. Because I don't think we have that as a thing, do we? No, we haven't taken like a proficiency specifically in that. We haven't taken like a, you know, weapon focus. So yeah, he's fine. He can use a longbow or a short bow. So he's fine. And those are kind of like the main two we're looking for like a new thing. Let's see, what unique equipment do you have? So these are his special things for this month. So we can afford everything up to Hunter's Assurance. So Hunter's Assurance is a composite short bow. Let's compare it. So to you. So it would do 2 more damage on either side, which isn't bad. Is composite, which is the same for both, so it adds strength bonus. Bleed. Whenever the wielder of this +3 bonus short bow confirms critical hit with it, the enemy suffers a -1 penalty to AC, which is stacking until the end of combat. Very nice. Okay. And what's bleed? Whenever a bleed weapon lands a hit, it makes the target bleed for 1d6 HP per round. It will continue until the target receives magic healing or leaves combat. Wow. Wait, this will continue. So every time we hit the enemy, they take an extra 1d6 per round. That's incredible. This is in the incredible territory. Let's go back to shared stash. So that gives us trickery bonuses. Gives us bonuses on use magic device check. Okay. So this seems like our best thing so far, by like a long margin. If we could afford Dragon Fall, that's some pretty good scale mail. But we don't really have anyone who needs scale mail. Okay, cool. So that's our first one, Hunter's Assurance. Magic equipment's like all just generic, I think. Yeah, so this is all just generic. I think I'm gonna buy this. I'm just gonna buy it. I don't need to think. This is incredible. This is like one of the best weapons we've seen. It's a plus. It's also got an extra +2 enhancement bonus, which means that it has 2 more damage and 2 more on its attack roll, which is great. Yeah. You know what? We'll sell that as well. Deal. So we sold him back the composite short bow, and now we can equip that, and he has 3 attacks, right? Wait a second. Whenever it lands a hit, it does 1d6 HP damage. Yeah, so he has 3 attacks. If all 3 hit, he does 3d6 extra damage every round until the end of combat. That's insane territory, right? That stacking could be insane. Maybe I don't understand it. Maybe bleed doesn't stack. Maybe it's only 1d6 until the end of combat. No matter how many times you hit, it only goes up 1d6. But still, that's pretty good. Even that nerfed version is pretty good. But yeah, I also sold like all the weapons and all the armor that we had in backup because we didn't need it. None of it was better. So, right. I think we're ready to go now. Nothing in the helmsman's chest? No. Nothing in here? No. Well, let's go. Okay, so we get a Nehrindian crystal. Well, that's huge. That's where we go at the start. Great. Legacy. And the next character to set sail on the ship will receive an additional level. You get a +1 random ability score. Safe harbor. You'll be able to replenish supplies on this island. The mysterious merchant will readily offer you his goods at pleasing prices. extra XP, gold, random positive effect. Okay. Let's think about this here. Obviously, we go here first. We then have two options, which are... Sorry, we have three options here in terms of route. I know we have two options. But effectively... Well, okay. Let's think about this again. It's two options, but where my mind was going was one step too far. So, Nerendian Crystal. We then choose XP or Legacy. I don't really care about Legacy. So, if we say we don't care about Legacy, that means we can only go down the top path. However, the question is that one ability score better than anything we'll get on this path? Well, what's unique to this path? So, we wouldn't get Safe Harbor right before the end, if we go down that way. So effectively, if we go down this way, let's look at this a different way. What if we look at the buffs, we add them up, and then we say, okay, what do we get in total? So if I go down this route, in total, we get a legacy bonus, doesn't matter. Plus one random ability score. That's pretty good. In fact, that's incredibly good, potentially. And then Safe Harbor. And then we get to here. Okay, so we end up with plus one random ability score. That's our total reward from this path. We go this path, we get... Oh wait, no, we've already decided that Legacy is worse than XP, right? So, if we go down this path, it's XP, because we can go into the center either way. We then have a choice between time to throw money around or get more money. I actually kind of think that center might be okay. It depends how much money we have at that point, I guess. And then, the choice is the same. We have to go to this one, but a random positive effect until the end of the expedition is good. Yeah, so I think it's this one, if we have money this way, if we don't have money this way, and then we just move to the end. Cool, let's go. Let's go get our Nerendian Crystal. Right, in here, does a little load. And I think we should be ready to go. Oh, it's this map again. Interesting. So we're back to these ones. It's fine, but we'll just try and set ourselves up. Try and stealth. Alright, I need to look at my party again. Let's extend some things here. So, you're going to go there. You're going to go there. Right? At the back. You can go there. You need to be a little bit further forward. I'm going to try and move the wolves in just slightly. To try... Just on this one, we're having trouble walking along. Oh, unstealth. Just so we can work this out. This is better, I think. Yeah. Why is Menas at the front? Because he failed to walk to the back, I guess. There we go. Now Menas is at the back. Okay, this is okay.
I'm out of sight.
Stealth. Open the door.
What a find.
That's fine.
Let's head out.
Spread out. It's a mimic. Okay. I know you're not very stealthy. I just want to move them forward so that I can, you know, get out of this corner. Menas, go here.
It's time to
Foxo. Let's me get Squire a little bit further in. Let's get Wolf a little bit further in. At least I can tell the wolves apart now. One having armor. That's our armored wolf. Menas, shoot it. That's pretty good. Oh, we can test our bleed. We can see how much bleed does now. Never mind. Never mind. He's dead. Well, that's that then. With critical hit at the end. Okay. Well, you stay there. Foxo, you just stay where you are. Issa, you can run all the way in here. Get Squire in here as well. Agna can move up. And Devore can move up. Right, we're expecting this thing to come in and attack us now. I'm just going to skip our turns. It doesn't matter. There's only one enemy. It doesn't know we're here. Okay. Be stealth.
They'll never see me coming.
Walk over here. We might as well be careful if we can be. Right. Move up. I don't think you actually can hurt this thing, but let's shoot it anyway.
Be careful, everyone.
So we hit it twice. Does that apply bleed? That'd be interesting to see. 4 times. It is bleeding. One creature takes 1d6 damage per turn. Okay, so bleed doesn't stack. Okay. But you can bleed something that is immune to being hurt by you. Which is also kind of cool. Extend your turn. Oh, I should probably have you... Well, I could shapeshift you. I guess I don't need to. Right, let's let this thing move. We're just gonna, like, chill here. Till it moves. I mean, it's gonna take its bleed damage now. There we go. It heads in here. Yeah, and it only took 1 point of bleed damage. That's okay. We kind of thought that might be the case. Good. It's dead. Right. Disable that.
Done.
Nice. Okay. Well, 1d6 bleed damage is still, like, really good, given that the item itself was good even without that. You know? An unidentified ring. It is a ring of flow of water, which makes your ice spells better. Why don't you have that as somebody who... Oh, you already have one? Those probably don't stack, huh? Let's give you one of those. It makes snowball better. There we go. Head up in here. Nothing in this room. Nothing in this room. Okay, cool. Moving on. Next room. I'm feeling really strong. So what does our bow do again? I know we literally looked at it. It's the AC stacking penalty as well. Yeah. I still think the bow is incredible. Not quite as good as when I thought bleed stacked, but you know. Like, still pretty good. Blessings of Good Fortune. It's a trickery check. Yeah, fantastic. We succeed. And that gives us extra wisdom. Nice. Well, this is like just a really easy area. I suppose the other areas we're in were like always level 2 or above. But like, this is incredibly easy. Shoot it.
Strike.
Walk up here. Walk over here. Shoot it.
Let's try this way.
Okay, we missed. There. There. And here. Okay. Shoot it. Not dead yet. Okay. They're going to start moving in here. That's fine. Kill it. They continue to move in here. Kill it. Walk over this way. Throw an axe. Nice, we hit. Okay, shoot it. Good. Chill. Wait for it to have its turn. Nice attack of opportunity. Right, because it couldn't see Hisa because she was still stealthed. Alright, another clear area. Let's go. It's not a big map, looking at the size of the rooms.
Follow my steps.
It could always, you know, zag back a little bit, but I think it's a small map. We stealthed? No. There we go, now we're stealthed. Thinking we're moving far too quickly. There's a fiendish medium water elemental here. Oh, and a bigger one. Okay, so there's a lot of water elementals in this area. So this is more difficult. Okay. Do I need to activate this, by the way? Yes, okay, so I can have defensive spin, or I can have this one. That's fine, we'll keep defensive spin on as our generic one. Let this one come in at us. Attack it. Attack it. Nice damage. Shoot it. Shoot it. Shoot it. Okay, they're moving in. Devour. Attack.
Let's hear you cry.
Wow, we only needed a 2 to hit. I hate stinking cloud.
Aim carefully.
That's fine. They're moving in. Hisa, attack. Well, we failed to attack. Okay, fine. Attack. Nice. The big one's dead. You can't attack. Okay. Shoot.
This will hurt.
Didn't hurt it. Shoot. Exploded in an AoE. Oh, and then he uses his extra turns to shoot over there automatically. That's kind of funny. We get a surprise round against it because it's like, what? There was a fight going on? Okay. Throw an axe. Run all the way around here. Shoot it. You can't shoot. That's fine. At least not this turn. Might as well just move you through the fog. Yeah, round here. Round this way. Shoot it.
Out of my way!
We missed. Oh, okay. You can't attack. Attack it. It's dead. Oh, there's more. Okay. Well, move to the side. These guys coming in at us. Throw some axes. Mythic hidden in here. Didn't use its cloud, which is wonderful for us.
Try this way.
You can't attack. You can get in a little bit, but you're not close enough. We'll manually move you here. Shoot.
I'll split you in half!
Nice. There's another thing that he shot at? Oh, there is. Okay. You still cannot do anything. Let's move you just through the smoke, because we can. Attack. Nice. Just going up here to find that. Okay, so that's where it is.
The road awaits.
Let's just go disable. So once we disable that, we can walk everyone around normally.
Done.
Right, loot. Ooh, a new longbow. Exactly what I was looking for. Sarcasm in there, given that we just got a new one. Newest to oldest, goggles. +5 on perception. Who is the highest perception? 17? 24? It goes to you. You're already wearing goggles that give you bonus on perception. That's why yours is so much higher than everyone else's. Alright, Menas, you were next. Have some goggles on. Right, abyssal anchor. Well, we might as well. That's fine. Move on. I just, actually, in where it's popped up there, it said about saving. It said you're only allowed one save. It never says anything like your save will be deleted. It just says you're only allowed one save. So I guess your failure point is where you believe that your party is no longer good enough to, like, beat the enemy in front of you. That's your failure point. It's kind of different from how it presented itself. I guess maybe it's intended that you play this under Last Aslanti. Although I suppose because you can also play this as part of the main game, that now makes more sense, because if you're doing this as part of the main game, you would then be like, or doing something, I don't know how it's actually implemented, I assume you don't get all the same buffs and things, but if you're doing this as part of the main game, then like, you would be able to save anyway. So yeah, I guess it makes some level of sense that they didn't design it around, like, never being able to, like, only having one save ever. Because if they did that, if you played it during the main game, it would just be, like, super easy. That's, okay, that's a ramping dungeon that we got here. Let's do our lore nature buff if we can. There we go, we got it, which gives us a bonus to strength. But yeah, well, thematically, but, like, you know, increasing in difficulty dungeon, what's this? Like, this is almost designed compared to some of them. Like, we're actually facing an enemy, like, we faced small enemy, medium enemy, huge enemy. Shoot it. That's a miss. Yeah, hit with your next one, please. Nice. I guess it can't bleed, but that's okay. Charge. We missed. Shoot it.
Risk.
You can't charge, but you could walk over here, I suppose. Walk up this way. Get in here. It might cleave, which might turn out to be a bad move. Getting everyone in here. Oh, unstealth. Still can't charge. Right, let's move forward a little bit. Attack it. Shoot it. It's going to get a turn soon. That's not going to be good. Hey, we tripped it. Oh, guess it won't really get a turn soon. Hit it.
A calculated risk.
Okay, we're doing basically no damage. We should use the one that lets us go through damage reduction if we attack it in the future. Nice attacks of opportunity. Charge. It's dead. Okay. Grab that. Hey, we got another longbow, just what I always wanted. Composite longbow. Boots of elven kind. Bonus on mobility. That'll be you then, probably. You're already using them. Alright. Mobility. Mobility. Can the wolves wear boots? Like, it wouldn't be that wolf, it's the other wolf, Squire. No, your mobility is also low. I don't know. It really doesn't matter. I guess the Agna's getting... Oh, you have the fluffy boots. We'll replace those. We'll give Devor the fluffy boots. It's like a reward for carrying, basically. Do you think the fluffy boots are meant that you're meant to sell them? And that's why it gives you these fluffy boots that are worth 250? You're probably meant to sell them, right? And it's like, it's effectively a gold reward without giving you gold. Yeah, that's probably what they are. They're probably something that you can pass along to like the next character. Yeah, if you put them in like a chest or something, you could pass them along to your next character. That's what they're for, now that I think about it. That makes a lot of sense. You know? Rather than you passing along gold, you would pass along that and then they can sell it for gold. I actually don't even know whether you pass gold along. I guess you could just pass the gold. No, if you just pass what's in the chest, then the gold wouldn't matter. Anyway, we killed one and exploded them. Right, up here. Shoot it.
This will hurt.
It didn't. That one's dead. Nice crit. You need to move forward so you can hit these ones. They're too far away now. Just chill. Just chill. Charge. I didn't want anyone getting in the way of Devor's charge there. Shoot it. Shoot
Let's
it.
try this way.
Shoot it. Nice. Well, that was easy. Right. Stealth.
They'll never see
Through the
me
door.
coming.
Let's go. Okay.
Interesting.
What's this? A hidden room with a mimic in it.
My steps.
Right, let's be careful. 2 mimics in it. Shoot it. Nice. Gonna kill this one instantly as well. Not quite. Yes, quite. Okay, never mind. It's dead. Unstealth. You can now run all the way around the corner. Run over here. Shoot it. Unstealth. Yeah, get yourself around the corner. Shoot it.
This will hurt.
Unstealth. Move yourself up as far as you can go. Unstealth. Get yourself up and round the corner. That's fine. Attack
Let's
it.
try this way.
Shoot it. It's dead. Okay. Get our lore nature buff.
It's done.
So we now have a buff to our endurance as well. So our con went up. Oh, unstealth. There we go. Now that could be good. Those things could be good, what we just got there. Earthbreaker and full plate, they are not good, but they could have been. They could have been amazing. However, we've already sold them, like in our last selling session. So, not really as good as you might think. Grab this. That's yet another bow. Yet another full plate. I guess these are just trash now. Like, this is just what it's giving you. I guess because a lot of characters might use full plate, a lot of characters might use bows. It has to give you a fair number of them, otherwise you might end up just in an unwinnable state because of equipment. Okay.
Enemy near.
I guess really what they need is a system. I think it's Diablo 3 that has the system where like it drops loot based upon your character. I think that's it. Well, I should say, when I say Diablo 3 system, I obviously mean their second system, because their first system like had that weird like real house auction house thing, or real life auction house thing, which it was kind of weird. But anyway,
Out of my way.
it would make sense for something like this for it to drop things that are more suited to your characters. But I guess you kind of want it to drop other things as well. One, if you want to respec, and then like 2 if your character dies. You would like to potentially have equipment ready, or you can swap someone out or in. Yeah, I guess there are other things here. Anyway, we did that. Let's go do the abyssal anchor. Yeah, you see, you can only have 1 save slot. At no point, I just assumed, but at no point does it say you can't just reload that save. Yeah, that's weird. I assumed a higher level of difficulty than the game actually told me about. Okay, looks like this is going to be like an end room, maybe? Like a huge room? Yeah, huge room to end it in. In fact, this is where we had a boss fight before. Yeah, it's that layout. So this is the final room. Oh, this is going to be easy.
I'll split you in half.
2 are already dead. Okay. Because 1 exploded into the other one. Charge. It's fine. Just trying to, like, see things. Actually, this isn't the room where we had the boss fight. It's similar, but it's not the same. Yeah. In fact, this might not even be our final room. It's okay. Walk into the center. Not that we really need to micromanage this. We would probably do fine just putting it on non-turn based and letting them run. But whatever. Shoot it. Shoot it. Right. Let's go. Oh, it is the final room. Oh, cool. We'll grab that. That got us a dueling sword. Don't need it. And a Naharindian crystal. Ooh, hoo, hoo. And now we can leave with that crystal, and that's going to get us another mythic level up. That's going to be good. Wait, do I need to give it to you? See, purple crystal? I brought you another of those purple crystals. Then give it to me. Give it here now. Oh ho ho! We leveled up. We get level 2, which is Mythic Hero. Wait, I can't back out? Oh no, I wanted to see what we took last time. Oh, I guess I can look in here, right? Yeah, we took Master Shapeshifter, so we get a bonus in ability scores while we're shapeshifted. Oh yeah, I was gonna like shapeshift more, but we haven't needed to yet, to be fair. Spirit Paladin for 1 minute. We still haven't used Close to the Heavens, really, like in anger. On the 2nd mythic rank, mythic characters that draw their power from good become closer to angels, gaining resistance to acid, cold, and immunity to petrification. And you don't die until your total number of negative hit points becomes equal or greater to double your constitution. I believe usually it's just your constitution, I think. Right, and then we get mythic feat. So, what are we looking for here? Spell penetration mythic is really good because you can add half your mythic rank. Oh, and actually, because we have greater spell penetration, we can actually add our full mythic rank, which means that we would add 2 to that check to get through spell penetration. It doesn't make us stronger necessarily, but it means that we hit more often. As in, like, our spells don't get blocked as often, which in turn will make them stronger over, like, you know, like 10 turns. You can you can cast the first spell after an initiative roll as a swift action. That's kind of cool. So we could do like 2 spells whenever we decide to cast one, effectively. Make a School of Magic better. Make our attack and damage rolls better when we're in range of point blank shot. Now what's worth noting for this character is that their range is only like... I think our range is only 20. So we're always within that range when we do ranged attacks. So that's effectively saying, would we like a +2 on attack and damage rolls? Generally the answer is yes. +1 to all saving throws. You also gain additional hit points equal to your mythic rank. Not amazing. -4 on iterative attacks. Doesn't really matter. You can take another mythic ability if we wanted to, which might be okay. We could always say like, hey, I'm going to take enduring spells because on the next mythic level up, I'm going to take greater enduring spells, and now we have all of our spells lasting 24 hours and we get buffs. You know, that's an option. That is a absolutely reasonable option. You no longer suffer penalty to your ability scores based upon your character. I forget what our penalty is as a dwarf. It's probably like some like intelligence or something, but it doesn't matter. We were happy with it when we took it. If you miss with a melee attack, that's not going to come up. Alright, I think our 2 options are this. We take a +2 on attack and damage rolls with point blank shot. We take spell penetration, or we take greater enduring spells. These, I think, are our 3 most obvious choices. And here's my logic. Spell penetration, if we cast a spell, it will hit the enemy, it will do damage, they won't be able to resist it, right? That's the logic here. Although, this one scales really well with your Mythic rank going up. So this would actually almost be a better one to take at 4 if we end up getting to 4. Because if we take it at 4, then we get a +4 to our Mythic rank, right? Or to our spell penetration from Mythic rank. Rather than getting a +2, which is what we get now. Obviously, we would get +4 anyway if we took it now at the same level. What I'm meaning is a +2 isn't as impactful as like a +4. At a +4, that's going to be a lot more like relevant. Point blank shot. This is good. I mean, this is just like our basic attack will hit more often and do more damage. Like, that's what this is saying, which is pretty good. Like, there's really no downside to this one. And then the other one is like, hey, we're going to take enduring spells. Now, this is the question about whether we want to start buffing our party up. Logically, it makes sense to buff your party, especially in a situation like this. You can have permanent buffs on for the entire run. But at this level, it does nothing, because our spells would have to last longer than an hour but shorter than 24 hours, which is not that good. The reason why it becomes really good is that this one is if it's longer than 5 minutes, it lasts 24 hours. So I think it's between enduring spells, I think, and point blank shot. I think spell penetration would be really useful on this one. I think it's almost certainly the best thing we could take at that level. So I think we have to take the enduring spells. I think there's no other option. I think, yes, we could. Point blank shot is good, but I was thinking about it in terms of, like, what do we want our character to do, right? In the end, what is our character? Is our character a ranged attacker, or is our character a spellcaster? We're a spellcaster, so therefore we should take something that makes our spells better. That's my logic. We're going to go with this. Cool. Right, we feel new power radiating from the splinter. Awesome. You know what, I think we'll do the level up as well here. So, you? Mythic rank. First level, we took Thundering Blows, so when we miss, we do the AoE stuff. So this is actually going to level up, so this now means that we get an extra 1d6. Yeah, because it's our second Mythic rank, we'll get an extra 1d6 on top of the 2d6. Dodge, Mythic. You get an extra +1 to your AC. That's good. Flawless attacks. Now, you do a lot of attacks in a row, so this is actually pretty good, right? Because it gives you a -4 penalty on, like, subsequent attacks rather than a -5 penalty. Improved unarmed strike. You can add half your mythic rank to your damage with unarmed strikes. This is similar to the spell penetration one in how I see it, because right now it adds 1, right? If we took it at level 4, it's adding 2. Like, you see what I mean? Like, the longer we leave that, the better it's going to be. Not that it, like, or I need to rephrase that. The longer we leave that, the more impactful it's going to be, right? Right now, a 1 damage increase is not that good. But, say we took it at level 6, you're then comparing it against other things as a +3 damage increase, right? Then you're starting to say, well, that's actually more impactful. Yeah. Anyway, same with flawless attacks actually as well. Flawless attacks right now, we have like 3 attacks and only one of them takes the penalty, I think, or something like that. Might be 2 of them take the penalty. But anyway, what I'm getting at is that's not that many attacks. If we had 6 attacks, suddenly this starts looking incredible, right? Stunning Fist. DC of your Stunning Fist increases by half your mythic rank. Again, not necessarily incredible. We take Unarmed Strike here. Yeah, so we gain double the bonus on attack rolls from Weapon Focus and greater Weapon Focus. I think we only have Weapon Focus currently. So our yeah, so if I go in here and have a look at our feats, yeah, we only have Weapon Focus, so that would give us a +1 on attack, basically. If we leveled up, we could potentially get greater Weapon Focus, at which point it would apply, but, you know, that's a when we level up kind of thing. Take Skill Focus. But this isn't actually going to make our skills any better. It just means that you would always take a 10 if you were like if it's enough to pass, which is like cool, but not really what we're looking for, because we really want your lore religion to be incredible so that we can pass that lore religion check in town. Take another mythic ability or an extra feat, potentially as well. I don't know. None of these jump out at me like we have to have it now. Weirdly, the dodge mythic is more impactful now than it is later in the game, because 1 to your AC earlier is much more beneficial than 1 to your AC later. So this one doesn't scale as the game goes on as well, if you get what I'm meaning. I don't know. I think I'm just going to take... I was hoping that if I started speaking, I would just be like, and we'll take that one. I think we're going to take weapon focus. Even though I don't think it's the best I think it's a good option. But I think that my logic for this one is getting a higher to hit. Like, I don't think it's incredible, +1 to your attack. But we have a lot of things that trigger based upon us hitting an ability, or hitting an attack. So if we hit more often, that's going to be better, right? Although it doesn't really synergize with thundering blows, but let's not worry about that. Okay. Devour. You have mythic charge right now. So your charge attacks deal a divine damage equal to 1d6 per mythic rank, so that does even more now. Sunder armor mythic. You add half your mythic ranks on checks to sunder. You make attacks opportunity against any creature that attempts to sunder armor used by you, unless it also has this feat. Interesting. Power attack mythic. Okay. When you use power attack, you gain +3 bonus on melee damage rolls instead of +2. When your base attack bonus reaches +4, every 4 points thereafter, the bonus damage increases by +3 instead of +2. This bonus damage increases to +5 if you are using a two-handed weapon. Yeah, okay, well, I think we'll take this one. That makes our power attack even better. So, let me just look at what our power attack gives us right now. So, what's our base attack bonus? That's in character, right? In martial? Our base attack bonus right now is 13? Yeah, wait, no, 9. It quite clearly adds up to 9. I was adding both of those for some reason. No, okay. So our base attack bonus is 9. So, what this says is when it reaches +4 and every 4 points thereafter, so that's 2 of those, your bonus damage is increased by +2. So penalty increases by -1 there. Okay, so if we go back into the mythic and we look at this, so we gain a +3 at the first one. That's fine. And then a +5. Oh no! So what's going to happen is with our power attack, we get +5, we get +5, we get +5, right? Because we have 9 base attack bonus. So this is adding a +15 to our damage. I mean, it's not +15 based upon what we're on now, because we're on now will be +6. So it's +9 damage on our attacks to what we have now for no extra negative. That seems good. We'll take that. It means that our charge is incredible as well, because we charge in, we hit with that huge power attack plus an extra 2d6 on top of it. Yeah, okay. That's terrifying.
Ready for anything?
You have enduring spells. There's no point looking at any of this, because we go in here, we say, hey, I'd like another mythic ability. I'd like greater enduring spells, please. Right, so now our buffs last 24 hours, so we can buff now, and it will apply to everybody. Huge. You. Cleaving shot's what we took the first time. Deadly aim mythic is similar to the power attack one. It's not as good because we're not using a two-handed weapon, but still, it's pretty good. It's just an extra +1 damage, but what's your base attack? Probably same as the other guy. Your base attack bonus is currently... No, it's 6. Okay, so you've had 1 bonus from deadly aim, I think. Yeah, so you've had 1 bonus from deadly aim. So that's plus 6, instead of plus 4 damage, it's plus 6 damage. So that's an extra plus 2. Rapid shot. You ignore the feat's -2 penalty on attack rolls for the first round of combat on it. Okay. Point blank shot, an extra 2 damage. Again, that's like incredible. It's not as good as it was on Agna. The reason it's not quite as good is because we often attack outside that range, but it's still pretty good. Flawless attacks, you hit more often. Do more damage if you hit more often. I think it's between deadly aim and point blank. Because this is plus 2 damage, this will do more damage if we can stay within 30 feet. I just need to move within 30 feet. Okay, we'll take it. Then we have you, Foxo. Now previously we took abundant casting. So, ton of extra spells. Spell penetration Mythic is almost more useful on you. Like I was saying, it's still got the same downside that I was saying with Agna, except here's the differences. We have less buffs on our sorcerer, so something like enduring spells is less interesting. We almost always attack from full range, so point blank shot isn't as good. Although I just remembered, point blank shot is for ranged attacks, as in including your ranged touch attacks, so that would actually be kind of good there. But you're almost always, if we need you, going to be using a spell on an enemy. So spell penetration Mythic goes up in value because we're going to be hitting more, like we're going to be trying to do this thing more often. Yes, I think this is the right thing. And we're only going to be doing it against powerful enemies. Yeah, okay. Hopefully some level of logic came in here. Now, do you have buffs that can last that long? I need to redo these bars. I should do them between episodes. So your buff is 10 minutes per level? Yeah, so right now, Agna, with her new enduring spells, will be able to apply things like bark skin to everybody. Well, not every... Well, she could if we had enough slots, but... She can apply that to 2 people, because that is lasting, because our level is above 6, because we're level 9, so that will last over an hour, which means that that can now last 24 hours, so that could last for the duration of the run. Bull Strength, on the other hand, wouldn't, because it's 1 minute per level, but, you know, there's some things like that you can do, and then you can start buffing people, so your Bull Strength now will apply for the whole time, so we can apply a +4 bonus to Strength, let's say to Devour, for the entire thing. You can apply Magical Vestment, you can apply, well, I don't know why you have multiple, I need to sort out your bars, but you get what I'm meaning, you can apply a lot of that to everybody. Oh, is he still on the, oh, he's got level 5 spells we literally never even put in here. I guess we haven't rested, but we could have rested one more time in town. Okay, I need to do that. Oh yeah, he's still on, like, the that final enemy that we've, build that we had. But, like, yeah, he can apply Shield of Faith to 5 people, you know? There's some good things in here. Also, I should have used Mage Armor on you at some point. Yeah, because it's 1 hour per level. In fact, just use Mage... You know, we'll do buffs next time. We'll do buffs next time. Let's choose a destination, load ourselves into it for the save, and then we can end the episode. Yeah, that's a plan. But yeah, I think I need to do buffs. I need to sort out the bars. I can probably do that between episodes. But yeah. Right. Do this. It should save. There we go. And perfect. It's a room all kind of self-enclosed, so we can buff as much as we like here. Might have spiders based upon what we got going on there. Yeah, I think I'm happy to end the episode. So thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.